guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to talk about another classic novel, Beloved, and it is by Toni Morrison, first published in 1987, and it explored the darkest periods in American history where black people were enslaved and reveals the extreme violence that was suppressed on them as the moment of emancipation drew closer. The book especially focused on the trauma black women who were once enslaved faced, based on real historical figures. So the protagonist attempted to kill her own children and had already killed her youngest daughter to prevent them from being returned to slavery. And after killing the throat of her youngest daughter, the ghost of the dead infant came back to her in her illusion and severely traumatized her. So I'm going to focus on chapter 5. So in this chapter, the character beloved as the same name of the title of the book appears, and it came to number 1 to 4, that is where Sethe lived and broke into the silence of the house. From this chapter, I would like to focus on this new character, Beloved. So, a fully dressed woman walked out of the water, and there is much evidence within the text showing Beloved represents the newborn infant rather than a teenage girl or a grown up woman. Her skin has been mentioned many times. For example, she had a new skin lightness and smooth, including the knuckles of her hands. And later, when Sethe helped her to take off her stockings, shoes, Sethe found that her feet were like hands, soft and new. Also, Beloved didn't know how to communicate with people in the beginning, and later she learned how to speak and express her thoughts. She has no recollection of the past, no memories, and she has a huge dependency on Sethe, just like what children do to their mothers. So this contradiction between Beloved's appearance shows that she represents appearance and also characteristic shows that she represents an infant that's killed by Sethe decades ago, and now she came back to make the family unrest. So later in the story, we understand that Beloved is the central figure in the novel, and her character serves as a symbol of the horror of slavery and the effect of the legacy on descendants of slave. And so Beloved is a ghost who haunts his house and represents the physical manifestation of his guilt and trauma. So despite being a ghost, Beloved is depicted as a real person with her own thoughts, feelings, and desires. Beloved is a complex character who embodies the physical and emotion scars of slavery, and she is a reminder of the violence and abuse that Sethe and other slaves, especially female slaves, suffered at the hand of slave owners. Beloved is a powerful figure who brings Sethe's past to the forefront, forcing her to confront her own trauma, nightmares, and guilt. She represents the weight of the past and the psychological damage that slavery has inflicted on these. So, however, Beloved is also depicted as a source of comfort and healing for Sethe. Sethe had been taking care of Beloved closely, trying to make up for Beloved's loss of childhood and maternal care. And Beloved's presence helps Sethe to remember the horror life of her lost daughter, also named Beloved. So, Beloved's return to Sethe's life represents the possibility of healing and reconciliation with the past. So overall, this novel describes a black culture originating from the dehumanizing period of slavery after the Civil War, using literature to illustrate the horrifying historical background. Toni Morrison, the author, indicates the black culture is resilient, vibrant, independent, and determined. Through this historical fiction novel, we are able to glance back at Black culture and history and reflect on the race equality, gender equality situation today.